gotta stop eating kneecaps, man. That's...
It's like the least protein dense.
Bro, that's straight bone. What are you, a Tasmanian devil?
Your kneecaps are not bone.
They're cartilage.
This
They're
isn't
cartilage.
for my nutrition. It's
and
to
fun
send
fact,
a message.
which horrified me about parenthood, by the way, because I didn't know this. Humans aren't born with kneecaps. You grow them. You
Yeah, they
grow
grow them.
kneecaps as you develop.
You grow a whole lot of bones as you develop.
I think
It's
born with like 2/3 of the bones that you'll end up with.
I swear the scapula is made of bone. The scapula is the kneecap, right? Am I
No,
losing my mind?
Scapula is a shoulder bone.
I
Yeah.
thought for sure the kneecap was bone.
no, it's cartilage, and like I said, it blew my mind when I learned that. Arn was the first one to tell me that, and I was like, what?
There is
Child was born
a
kneecap
part
deficient.
of the kneecap that is a bone.
The patella.
Yeah, the patella, the actual
Triangular
cap
bone.
itself. The
Yeah.
rest of it is cartilage.
It's suspended by yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
Which
makes
is why you
sense.
can hook your fingers underneath it and go wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I
But
hate
the
when
actual
that
kneecap
happens.
itself is bone. But what holds it there is cartilage.
Yes.
It's like how your nose is. Otherwise, you look like Voldemort.
Voldemort, Voldemort, oh, Voldemort.
Anyway, who's where's brunch today? Who's in charge of this?
I'm in charge. My name is Hayden, and I'm the knight in picture. The sword noises, go.
The knight in shining picture.
Just the shiny helmet, really. Everything else is just, I don't know,
Night to
t-shirt,
shining picture.
shorts. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to say happy brunch to Pagosa Springs, Colorado.
Happy brunch,
Happy brunch,
something Springs,
Pagosa
Colorado.
Springs.
Happy brunch.
And you may be wondering, who are these people that I'm listening to? Why did I click onto this? What is my life? Well, your life now is brunch, and listening to us four idiots talk during your brunch time, or a time that you would consider brunch. The Brunch of Idiots podcast. Welcome! I'm Aiden, as I said before. Go sword noises. With me, I have Jay, the Axolot,
Bonjour.
who's also French for some reason. We have Riley, the Bigfoot.
Hi.
What is with these? And RJ, the ghost, to save this.
Ah,
There we go. There's that energy. Ah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not Bigfoot shy enough for you?
We're not supposed to be shy. We're the bunch of idiots.
I can be a shy idiot if I want to.
you can leave your friends behind.
Because your friend's so dense. and
Bold of you
expensive.
to assume I haven't.
Jay, where are you going? Jay.
Well, so Jay's left the
Somebody-
podcast.
Somebody play the Discord disconnect noise.
Boo-doo.
Okay, so we rotate hosts every week, every episode, and we come up with things. Fun things, not so fun things, thoughtful things, not so thoughtful things. You get the picture. And today, I'm actually doing semi a thoughtful thing, semi a fun thing. I'm going to make this point based. And we'll round robin style this. So, welcome to Small Talk, and today we're going to talk about small things. And what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to go around and find certain facts and informations about small things. And I'm talking like smaller than us, small things for sure. The idea is that looking through that and talking about it, people can see that even things smaller than us are so vast. And even if some people just feel like we're just insignificant, tiny people on a dust ball floating in space, that there is so much more a world just sitting around us than we realize. And it's something to smile at. So, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fabulous. And if y'all need some time to look for things, y'all have some time, I will issue the listeners a challenge. Does that sound good?
Go for it.
Cool. All right. Well, y'all search for things. Let me know when you're ready to present. And listeners, I have a task for you. Phones have in their camera settings a macro setting. I want you to do a macro, which means take a picture of a really small thing and look for moss and go and take a picture of some moss. It's a hobby of mine. I enjoy it. Every time I come across moss, it's just bright and joy. Love it, because when you look at pictures like that, you see very literally a whole other world. Moss itself is so interesting to look at when you look at it from that scope. So, I definitely recommend for y'all to go look and try to find a picture of some moss. Now, with that aside, does anyone have anything that they've found?
So,
Okay, yes. Jay's perfect for this.
oh, well, okay. That bodes
All
well.
right, Jay, talk about yourself, because you're very
I
small.
am the smallest one here.
You're so small.
No, but I'm sure we're all aware of tardigrades, water bears.
Yeah.
Very, very, very tiny little bug things. They have their own phylum. I was looking it up, and apparently, fun fact, they have 1,500 known species of tardigrades.
That's crazy.
That is a lot of tardigrades. Holy moly. I'd imagine like 4 or 5.
There's a lot. There's many. There are very many. And apparently there's an Italian biologist. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce his name because it's Italian. Named them tardigrada,
Take that,
which
Italians.
means slow walkers, in 1776, which I think is a very interesting year to make
Hold
the
up.
discovery.
Tardigrades were discovered in
1773, there was a German zoologist that named them something else, but the Italians discovered them in 1776.
Coincidence? I think not.
So,
That means
Italian
we
water
had
bears are the same age as
technology.
America.
We'd have technology to see something that's 2 millimeters in length.
It's smaller than that.
That's the largest one. Except that's in Greenland.
Half a millimeter.
Well, the microscope was like the first compound microscope was was invented in the 1500s.
Oh snap! Didn't think about that.
So
Yeah.
How far could it, like, how small could it observe, though? Like, on conception.
Let's look. Microscope.com should be able to tell me.
Not sponsored.
I'm willing to bet that website is going to have, like, something that seems like an informative article, right? And then you get down there, and then it's just going to, like, try and get you to, like, buy microscopes.
Random ass microscope.
The funny
I
thing,
hate websites that do that, but I find them so frequently.
the funny thing is, you could purchase a microscope from them,
Mhm.
but there's no advertisement for it at the bottom of this article.
Is
That's
it at the
good.
top of the article?
No,
Is it beside the article?
it's.
It's
I mean,
slightly
sure,
to the
it's
left.
up at the very top of the page. You could request a quote from them, but anyway,
Oh, wow.
That's a quote.
Roughly
good
1 to 2
microscopes are thousands of
micrometers.
dollars.
They
Let's
send
see.
you the quote in microscopic font, so you need the microscope to read it.
So
That is some next level
spectacles,
sell me this pen bullshit.
glasses were invented in the 14th century, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
1590, two Dutch spectacle makers invented the first compound microscope. I don't know.
If
Let's
Google is correct, then it would be 1 to 2 micrometers. And to put that to perspective for everyone, that's either 0.001 millimeter or 0.00039 inches.
That is insane.
That's so small.
Way back when. And yet, germ theory wasn't a thing.
That's so bizarre.
You could literally see them.
See them.
That's crazy to me.
You could see them, and
Since
yet
when was germ theory accepted? Hold on.
Sure.
I've sent us down a
Oh,
rabbit
that's a
hole very, very early on into this episode.
This is good generating
The late
conversation. I like
19th
this.
century?
The late 19th. What?
Okay, so
Wait,
the basic form of germ theory was invented back in 1546, but it wasn't expanded upon until the mid 1700s. And then it wasn't
insane.
accepted until the late 1800s.
What did they think they were looking at?
I have no idea.
Apparently, they didn't either.
Nothing can grow on my doctor's tools. I'm not gonna watch.
All right.
When was the
I
last time
have
you looked at them under
a mini
microscope?
topic.
Okay.
Get it?
Uh,
Before I dive into this, have any of the other hosts begun looking into ants?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm sticking with bees.
Insert that clip of the actor who played Hank Pym and Scott.
Oh,
I
Lord.
think that was his name. They go ants. Anyway, how many ants, individual ants, do you think there are in the world?
oh, individual ants.
Probably in the billions, right? Like
I
like
wanna
No,
20
it's
say-
billion?
gotta be like
Quintillions.
I'm gonna say 3 trillion.
7 quintillion.
The answer is, according to the National Institute of Health, 20 quadrillion ants.
20 quadrillion.
It's a
That
lot.
equals, by the way, approximately 2.5 million for every individual on Earth.
Well, if we had to fight all ants, everyone, get your gear.
This is like Aces versus Denmark, but like worst.
Cursed versus humans versus ants.
That's
The
But yeah,
answer
it's
may
just-
surprise you.
I was doing some looking because whenever this topic came up, the first thing I thought of was ants, right? I was shocked by how many there are. I knew it was like a lot, but 20 quadrillion.
That's
Man.
insane.
That's so. And have y'all seen? So they've done this with a couple of different things, but I think my favorite example of this is there's a team of guys that dumped concrete into a thriving ant colony. Just to see what the structure was like.
Okay.
And it's so massive. It is one of those things where it's like you could make a AAA video game free world thing based off of the architecture of ants.
Yeah.
Add
Yeah.
termites in there. That would be pretty cool too.
I've seen the videos of that with metal, like aluminum
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, this one that they did, hold on. Concrete in Anthill. What was that, RJ?
In case anyone is curious at home, who is not familiar, because I had to Google this as well, 20 quadrillion is 2 followed by 16 zeros. 1 million is 6 zeros. So add 10 more zeros to that. That is the amount of ants on Earth.
No, this
It's a lot of ants.
This one's
I
a
don't
better
think you need.
picture.
What did you say? Like 20 million for every person on Earth?
2.5 million to every
Yeah.
person on Earth.
So, I don't think you're going to need that many ants to take out one person, considering people with allergies are going to take like 2 and be gone. So,
Yeah. Y'all, take a look in pictures. This is what I'm talking about. I screenshot it from my phone.
Oh, yeah, I've seen these. And those are massive ant nests.
Yeah,
I mean, those
they're
are
so
crazy.
big, and they have all these tunnels and chambers. It's its own, like, I could compare it to an Elden Ring map.
how do you get the cement to go through that without like
Very liquid cement.
like that's got to be
very
like
long cure time.
diarrhea lettuce level cement. Like
Diarrhea level.
Did you say diarrhea lettuce level?
Yes, I did say that.
Diarrhea lettuce
Okay.
level.
Glad to see
That's
we're
going to be a
top of
word.
the
I hope
league.
you know.
Diarrhea lettuce. Great. Have you seen the video of the guy who tried to blow up his ant colony in his backyard?
I remember vaguely this.
What
Go
he
ahead.
did was he thought he would just light it on fire. So he poured gasoline all down in it,
Oh no.
lit it, and tried to run. And of course, this did not
goodness.
work out in his favor the way that it wanted, because half of his backyard exploded.
Well, yeah. Like especially after the
There you
picture
go,
Aiden
my
just sent
backyard.
us. Like that is the size of some people's backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't
And that's just one colony, by the way. Essentially, people, if you see 2 anthills in your backyard and those ants aren't fighting each other, you probably just have one super colony in your yard.
I think they're in my house, Aiden.
They are.
Hmm.
They're in your house. They're in your closet. They're in your attic.
No, they're in the bathroom.
behind
and
you.
under the kitchen sink.
Under the sink.
Under the
Under
sink.
the
yeah.
sink.
And Riley brought up termites. Did y'all know that termites, interesting culture that I learned from them, especially I think the ones in the savannah in Africa, they mate for life, and also at some point in time in the colony's life, all of its males and females flee the colony, find their partner, and start a new colony.
I did not.
So yeah, I now I gotta know how many termites there are in the world. How many termites are in the world? Anyone want to take a guess?
Oh God.
The
gonna
amount
say-
of ants.
It's got to be less than the ants, right? I'm gonna say 30 trillion. I don't know.
I'm gonna say 75 billion. That's too low. 75 trillion.
Are you ready for this one?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
The estimate is 27 quadrillion.
The
No
same as
way.
the ants.
The same as the ants.
That's crazy.
I
would've
wait
thought
till
that
it
there
gets
would've been
back
more
around to
ants.
my turn again. We have numbers, guys. It's great.
It's so many.
It's so many.
A single species could have 117 trillion termites.
That's crazy.
Cool.
And they're also in your house. Good luck.
Good. Have fun. Wow, that was a good one. Riley, do you have what you got?
If you put stilts on ants, they'll get lost going to and from places they've been before.
That
because
is
they count their
true.
steps.
That's kind of funny. That's
You're
a brilliant.
right. I forgot about that one.
That's a brilliant way to torture ants. I know what I'm doing with my free time.
They glue pig hair to their legs to extend them by a couple of millimeters.
No, I'm stealing Daddy Longlegs legs. Like we're eradicating two species. Species.
Another thing with ants. So if you kill an ant, it releases pheromones into the air that magnetize other ants. And essentially those pheromones say, hey, come get my body. I need to be buried.
And sometimes live ants will accidentally get coated with those pheromones and then they get buried alive.
That is true. Also, there was a guy that drove an ant insane by placing food down, let it scout the food, then it leaves. He takes the food away. That ant comes back with other ants, and then they all leave. And then he puts the food back down, and it could be the same ant, it may not be, but it's just a rinse and repeat.
That's so mean. Like,
Justified.
I have a soft spot for all the creepy crawlies, and I just think, why are you so mean to it? It ain't
Ants
got no
tried
brain.
to kill me when I was in first grade.
Yeah.
I fell in an ant pile and passed out. It was a great time.
Mm.
Great time.
Sounds like you should just not fall down.
You know what? I was playing hula hoop freeze tag. I didn't have any choice.
You know what?
Freeze tag.
Well, I told you anyway, so
That's fair.
All
I would
right.
like to rapid fire a couple of tiny animals I found in this article, and they're very adorable.
did
I
I'm
will let
excited
you
to
do
see.
that next round. It's Riley's.
Oh, I didn't realize we were going in rounds. Sorry.
We're doing round robin. It's all right. Round robin. What you got, Riley?
So, bumblebees, bees in general, learn dances to communicate from their elders. The older
They
bees
learn from
will
their
teach
elders.
the younger bees the dances of their people so
Do
that
you
they can
think-
communicate.
Bee alphabet?
Do you think bees develop dance slang?
I'm sure they do, because I'm
Are there bee
what-
accents?
From what I understand, each hive has its own little spin on things.
Oh my god, that is amazing. That is the best thing I could have possibly. I love bees already, right? But like, that's amazing.
Bee
The
slang.
bees groom each other like
That's great.
cats.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, you're right. They do. It's adorable. I heard RJ say, hold on. What's RJ doing?
No, I was making a joke
Oh, okay.
because Riley was saying that the
Bees
bees groom each other.
also can remember faces. Like human faces.
that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
That is.
They know
Also-
who the cool humans are.
Also, if you ever get stung by a bee, because you know how like if bees are separated from like honeybees, if they're separated from their stingers, it kills them, right?
Yeah.
Did you know if you get stung by a bee, a lot of times they don't actually want to sting you, first of all, and second of all, they definitely don't want to die. If you give them long enough, if you're patient, they can actually like unlatch. It'll hurt, but like they can unbarb, they can unstick you if you let them squirm it out.
They have like their stinger, I guess, is more like a screw.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They can.
It's gonna walk around in a circle for a little bit.
Yeah, they do. They struggle for a little bit, but they can eventually unstab you, which is great because then the bee gets to live and you help the environment because bees are really good.
And
Yeah.
unless you're allergic to bees, the bee venom tends to be more beneficial to human health.
If you're allergic to bees, definitely don't just let it continue injecting you with venom. But
Like bees just
as
like,
high as
oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Hold on, you who's allergic to bees.
electric shock, but it's fine. It's for nature.
Just gives a thumbs up while your face is all purple.
It's like the thumbs up drowning
Yeah,
gif.
pretty much. Yeah.
I was gonna say that bee venom tends to be something that is used medically to help people with cartilage pain.
That is true. And also, oh, shoot, there's a conspiracy behind this. Did you know that they were researching bee venom to cure cancer?
I'm not shocked, honestly.
And then the project got shut down.
Now, again, I'm not
I'm
shocked.
surprised.
It's like water cars.
Isn't our nation great, guys?
Yeah.
We'll research what cocaine does to quails for reasons, but the bee venom to cure cancer? Nah, we can't.
Y'all remember that movie Cocaine Bear?
Oh yeah, that was a great movie.
I haven't seen it.
RJ's the only one of us who has seen it.
I like the part where the guy falls out of the back of the ambulance, becomes a meat crayon.
I like the part with the
Mm.
cocaine bear.
My mom used to have to put meat crayons back together in order to have open casket funerals.
Gonna unmelt my crayon.
All right. Jay, it's your
Okay.
turn.
So, we all know about fungus. All the different types of fungus. We got mushrooms, and then
Yeah,
a bunch of
mushrooms,
different stuff.
molds.
Y'all heard of the fungal highways?
Yes!
I've actually heard a little bit about fungal highways, but do tell.
So, they've done studies where they've mapped the fungi networks in different soil samples and stuff all over the world. Would you like to know how much what's the phrasing here? How many kilometers of living fungal filaments there are in the topsoil?
I would love to know.
Would you like to guess how many kilometers of
I
living
love these
fungal
guessing
filaments there are?
games.
This is great.
I'm gonna say about 50.
I want to say 100,000.
That big jump.
Can I give y'all a hint?
Yes.
You might want to think closer to ants and termites.
Oh my!
Wait, what was the guess?
How many kilometers of living fungal filament there is in the world's topsoil?
Oh, 100 quadrillion.
I'm gonna
110
say
quadrillion.
110.
And would you like to know how many metric tons of carbon per year that those 100 quadrillion kilometers of fungi move?
How much?
How much?
1 billion metric tons of carbon per year are moved through the soil.
Moly! That's
By
so
these
much!
fungal highways.
Astounding.
And I'm not pulling these numbers out of my ass. I actually have a study pulled up on the Science Network or on science.org with like an abstract and everything.
That's so insane.
What is this? Robotic imaging, biomass model from our spatial predictions. We estimate that global topsoil contains 1.1 to the times 10 to the 17 kilometers of living hype, weighing 300 plus minus 60 megatons.
So much. That's crazy, bro.
For those in the back of the class, how big is a megaton?
I don't know. We're gonna Google this.
In terms of energy, a megaton is like 4 million joules or something. It's like TNT.
That is 1 megaton is equal to 1 billion kilograms.
That's what it is. There we go. Thank you, everybody.
So-
Have a good night.
300 plus or minus 60
Oh man.
billion kilograms of fungi, which is
Fungi.
approximately 4 to 6-fold the biomass of humans,
That's incredible.
according to this
It gets
abstract.
even
Can I find the name of this?
crazier when you think that fungi, like mushrooms and such, and probably even molds, they have their own language
Yes. So
individually.
the cool thing about fungi, is that it's not animal and it's not plant, but it's a secret third thing.
It's a secret
Fungal
code.
like
Tell
me.
us later.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they have their own sort of electric signature that they use as a language to talk to other parts of the organism or to other fungal organisms. And you can listen to it. Essentially, you know those little, like, make weird sounds with electricity thingies?
Yeah.
If you stick the two prongs into a mushroom and then just up the frequency and volume, it you know those sort of squishy sounds, like what I would say, like the frog minstrels or whatever?
Yeah.
It makes those sorts of sounds, and it's unique to each different mushroom, like different mushroom type.
My goodness.
You know what I think is cool?
What do you think is
What?
cool?
It's fungi still. The mold that's growing in Chernobyl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard about this. It eats radiation.
The
Yeah.
radiation-eating mold that just came out of nowhere, by the way, and is eating elephant's foot.
I just think, it might not be a lizard, but it is mold. So maybe we'll have a Last of Us
Godmola.
Godzilla hybrid.
Oh no.
And
can
it's
only
in
hope.
Russia, too. It's not...
Not
It's
the
not in
Russian
Japan.
cordyceps.
It's a Russian kaiju that's just a giant thing of mold.
The
It's
Russian
my worst
mold
nightmare.
kaiju.
Tune in next time
None of us
for
asked for.
Godzilla versus the mole.
That's assuming we haven't been silenced by the mold.
Oh, yeah.
I would be silenced by the mold first. 'cause I'm
Be
allergic.
silenced by the Russian mold.
Привет, comrade.
In Soviet Russia, mold eats you.
Oh, that's great. All right, RJ.
Okay, yes, tiny creatures. Okay.
Yes.
These are not necessarily facts. These are just tiny animals, and they're adorable. Um,
Yeah.
and I might not be pronouncing this correctly. Brocasia, Brocasia nano chameleon from
Bricasia
Madagascar.
nano chameleon.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. The males are like 0.8 inches long. The females are a little bit longer. They can fit on your fingernail. Bee
they're
hummingbirds
so
from Cuba,
Oh my
measuring
goodness.
in at around 2 inches on average. I don't know
What
if I'll put pictures
hummingbird?
of these on the bee hummingbird. Bee, like BEE.
Bee hummingbird.
Yeah, they're tiny. They weigh as much as a
Just
paperclip.
so little.
They're so tiny. Oh, look at the big head.
They're very pretty birds too. Like looking at this picture, I would not think that this is a
Wow.
tiny bird. They are tiny.
That truly is a work of art right there. Wow.
Those are gorgeous. They're iridescent, which I guess all hummingbirds are. But I can't speak. I'm enamored by the beauty of this tiny bird.
There's a tiny frog, Paedophrin amauinicis
What?
frog from
Can we
Papua
get
New
the
Guinea.
common name?
Good luck translating that.
I'm sorry. One more time for the people in the back.
Paedophrin amaunis, amounsis. I'm sure if you look up tiny frog from Papua New Guinea, it will show up.
Tiny frog.
Ugh.
Hedron amounts frog.
Apparently, also, this frog
That's
is so
so
tiny,
That's on a
they
dime.
don't have tadpoles.
They
Oh,
just birth as
live
frogs.
birth?
Yeah,
Oh, they really do. Oh my goodness.
they
this
hatch
is so-
directly from eggs.
They're so
Wow.
small.
Yeah. The picture that I'm looking at, I don't have an exact measurement on this list, but they are smaller than the face of a dime.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same picture. Literally what do they eat?
Um,
I guess
Probably-
smaller bugs.
Yeah, really small bugs. I know a lot of smaller reptiles and amphibians will eat like basically the cleanup crew in the ground, like the tiny, I don't know what they're called off the top of my head. All I can
Okay,
think of
so
is
they
like
kind of-
sprits, but they eat the things that clean up the other things.
Ah, yes, and the circle goes on.
Yeah.
goes on and on and on.
Those are so little.
They're tiny. Holy moly.
The smallest known vertebrate in the world.
What
Very
is the
cool.
smallest known vertebrate? That
Right
frog?
next to
It's that frog.
Right next to what?
Nope, we're not going there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see where you're going.
Last
Ah.
tiny I'm gonna share is not the smallest, I don't think, but is tiny and adorable. It is a fungi as well, called Mycena subcanophila. It's photographed in Taiwan.
Oh, yeah, it's a tiny blue mushroom.
SUBCYANOCHEPHALA.
Yeah, it's a tiny blue mushroom that's smaller than, like...
Oh, I drew one of these. My mom was like, "Why are you drawing a mushroom?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's tiny."
It's tiny and it's fuzzy. It's adorable.
That feels
It's-
like the sort of thing that would be up your alley, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is it edible?
I don't think so.
Remember,
don't think it
kids,
would be
do not eat
gross.
random fungi.
It is
I don't
not
think it
considered edible. Just because
I
it's
just like
useless.
I like that it is tiny, but is still in appearance a full mushroom. It's not like one of those funky looking fungi. Like it is an actual like mushroom shaped tiny fungus. Like
Yeah. That's so cool.
I love the shade of blue it is too.
I do too.
Very pleasing to the
The
eye.
one that I'm looking at kind of looks like it's a little bit of a gradient. Like it gets
Yeah.
deeper the higher up the mushroom it goes.
It looks like
I bet it has its own language.
Would you like to stab it with electric things to find out?
Little tiny electric things. Just probably a high-pitched sound. Or it's comically low-pitched. You plug it in and just...
It's a cat video. Meow.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Before we move on, I have another task for our listeners. Listeners, wherever you are, I need you to go out into the world and do another macro picture. You have two options. You can do three options. You can do an ant, which those can be incredibly hard to take a picture of. They move a lot. You could do the backside of a leaf, a live leaf, because that's actually pretty cool. You might be able to catch the leaf. Leaf has like hundreds of thousands of tiny mouths that open to take up oxygen. So you could actually see that. Also, sand. Sand's really cool. It's got more than just little granule particles of rock in it. It also has, it actually has seashells in some sand, which you wouldn't imagine that creatures could be that small and also die that small. But they are, and they do. Anyhow, Riley.
I've got a couple. I was looking into bioremediation for nuclear fallout because of the fungi. And another cool plant that can be used for remediation against nuclear fallout is the humble sunflower.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. I
Interesting.
like that a lot.
I like
Sunflowers are
seeds.
pretty cool.
It's one of the best hyper accumulator candidates for removing just radiation from water and soil. And
very fascinating.
they also make really yummy snacks. So win-win.
Very nice.
But I was listening so hard that I didn't get another chance to look into other things.
I got you. Well, while you look into that, Riley, I'm going to tell people, did you know that sunflowers, they are actually pretty darn resilient. They can withstand a lot of extreme weather patterns, and also they have probably the most visible, what's it called? When a plant grows toward sunlight.
Phototropy.
Phototropism. Yeah. They have the most observable example of phototropism because they will throughout the day turn their flowers to face the sun.
Hence the name sunflower.
Yep.
Man, scientists really got a knack for naming things.
I mean, there's also the bony-eared ass fish, so like And
I'm
that
still
one,
annoyed by the
I'm
red
sorry.
horsefish, which is not red or a horse. So
I gotta look that one up now. I can't just gloss over that. You bought yourself more time.
and it's actually, I think it's tiny.
Oh my goodness, this thing looks so derpy.
I found a sketch of it, and this thing looks pretty cool, actually. And then I found a picture of it, and it looks like
I mean, some pictures look really cool, and then other pictures, just because it's been brought up past the pressure that it can handle, it gets the blobfish treatment.
it does.
Which is just really sad.
It is.
But I
How
don't
big are
remember
these
why I
things?
was thinking, or why that one is like
They're
at the
pretty
forefront of my
small.
brain.
They grow a maximum of 14 inches long.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Speaking of which, anglerfish are actually the ones that we can dredge up are actually very small. There are examples of much bigger ones down there that terrify me. However, the main examples that we have, sorry, I'm typing stuff while I'm talking. The main examples that we have, they're surprisingly really small. Fit in the palm of your hand sort of thing. That shocked a few of us
I
a
remember when you
couple
sent
days
that
ago.
picture.
Yeah. Anything else, Riley?
Have you all heard of the fish called sunfish?
Yes.
That is, yeah,
It
I've
is
heard of
not a
sunfish.
small thing, right? They grow to be much larger than humans, right?
Yeah.
Can you guess how small they start out?
Oh,
Ooh.
an interesting spin on
I'm
it.
gonna say
Um,
half a millimeter.
Now, are you saying like hatched or like egg wise?
Hat.
That does make a difference. So
Okay,
hatched.
hatched.
Okay.
Maybe like 2 inches?
I'm going to say half an inch.
J is the closest. On average, they're 2.5 millimeters long
Wow.
at birth. They
Holy
grow
moly.
60 million times larger in their lifespan.
I can see the
God.
picture of them. What the? They look just as derpy.
I just think that is so interesting. They start out the size of a grain of rice. Just about.
That's
my
insane.
goodness.
That is so crazy. And then they get so big. Why do they grow so what is their purpose?
Their purpose is to annoy fishermen. Like nothing likes them. Like no, I think not even like other sea animals like to eat them just because of how bitter they are, and they end up not being able to swim, so they just float on the surface and become disease ridden.
I like them.
That's so
I think
crazy.
they're the best fish ever.
Oh, they're really funny. They're a
They're
fun
hilarious.
fish in concept. In practice, not as much.
You know, it does remind me
Okay,
of jellyfish,
sunfish, I
though,
love you.
because jellyfish are very similar. They start out eerily tiny, and then they become these, like, if they live long enough, they become so massive. It gets scary how big they get. It's one of those, like, as a scuba diver, I would be afraid of swimming into one by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hold on. How small do
Jellyfish are tiny.
jellyfish start as? Apparently a microscopic larva. So, when the larva attaches to a hard surface and becomes a polyp, the second stage of its life, it's 1 or 2 millimeters tall. And even when it becomes the baby jellyfish afterwards, it's only 1 to 2 millimeters in size for some of them. But then jellyfish can grow up to 8 feet in bell diameter
That's crazy.
with hair-like tentacles that stretch over 100 to 120 feet. So that means they could potentially eat divers if divers weren't careful.
I would not like to be eaten by a jellyfish. I feel like that's the closest you would ever get to being eaten by a D&D slime.
It's the Sarlacc pit, but in real life.
It's an upside down wet Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
These are all
Sarlacc
gonna be
stalactite.
new insults for
You
when I'm
upside down
playing
wet
PvP
Sarlacc
games.
pit.
Oh no.
Well, those were very good
One-
2 rounds.
One more baby animal.
One more baby.
please.
I will let one more baby animal. One more.
Baby lobsters.
How small
But
do lobsters?
They start out the size of a grain of rice, too.
Yeah,
What?
they get pretty big too, as long as they don't like die from their carapace.
They're effectively immortal.
Basically,
And they start out teeny tiny. And
Oh,
I
they
love
do.
that.
What the heck? That's adorable. Didn't think about that.
I mean, have you seen how big their eggs are?
No, I have not.
They carry a bunch, like at a time.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands of eggs at a time.
Yep.
Holy cow! Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
seeing that. Whoa, that's all in there.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Well, that's another one. All right. So, I'll start off with the total score for everyone. Which this ended up actually being fairly close. So, Jay, I'm not going to explain how I got these scores, by the way. You just get them and they'll feel arbitrary, but they have a process. So, Jay, you had a total of 11 points.
Cool.
RJ had a total of 13 points.
Yeah.
And Riley, you had a total of 12 points.
Yeah, so RJ wins.
RJ
I
wins the arbitrary game.
I'm the smallest winner.
The tiniest winner.
I was gonna say, you know, I'm just not
that
gonna.
tracks.
All right. So we're going to throw in now words that I've picked that corresponded with some of the scoring. Are we ready?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This broadcast was brought to you by these words: tardigrade, ants, quadrillion, diarrhea lettuce, stilts on ants, bee slang, sunflower, bony-eared buttfish. Thanks for listening.
Oh
Oh my.
my Indeed.
Does it count as swearing if
It's
it's
the name.
the name?
Counts
Yes.
for me.
It counts for Aiden.
And
Not allowed to swear.
once again, a happy brunch to Colorado, Pagosa Springs specifically.
Happy brunch.
Everyone
Pagosa.
else, you have a normal brunch. Okay, wait your turn.
Wait, your turn.
Yeah.
It will be your turn one day, unless we forget and start doing the same place twice.
That's true.
That hasn't happened.
Anyhow, happy brunch and good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bony
Can I drop an
ear
honorable mention? The
eyes.
blue dragon. It's a sea slug.
Ooh, those